So day 11 of my cruise started by me being woken by the ship juddering, but I didn't mind because this was the view. So I went out onto the deck and we were just going under the famous bridge in Lisbon. You can see there was a double-decker train going over and traffic over the top, and then us as a cruise ship going underneath all of the transport. There was also a plane as well, I don't know if you caught that. But yeah, what an amazing, incredible experience. And the noise, I think it must be the wind and possibly the vehicles, you know, as they go over and through the bridge, but the noise was just incredible. And there we are sailing through the bridge on our way into Lisbon port. Glorious experience, and just so nice to be doing that as the sun was rising. It was fabulous. Really glad that I actually woke up and did this. Good morning, I'm in Lisbon. I got up earlier, the boat made some judders, so that woke me, but luckily I was in time to quickly throw some clothes on and go out and see the sun rising as we were going under the famous bridge. So that was really cool. Really easy to get off the ship today, and it looks like that's Lisbon. But there's lots of different parts to Lisbon, so I need to work it out. I'm still feeling a bit meh, gotta be honest, and this morning I just didn't sleep very well, and this morning my throat's really swollen and I've got a headache, and I really hope I'm not coming down with something as well. Anyway, I'm very excited today because today is the day that I get to do transport. And one thing that you may not know about me, but you may, because I'm on a cruise, so you might guess, is I love transport. I love trains, I love trams, I love planes, I love boats, all of the above. And so today I'm really excited because I'm going to do some trams, some old trams, some new trams, all the trams, and hopefully some funiculars as well, which is yeah, cool. So should be able to see some nice views. Temperatures are still hot. I was expecting that as we came further north it would be cooler, and the forecast initially had said that it might be sort of like late teens. Now it's saying that it might be mid-20s, and I'm sure in a ship I saw a sign that said 29. Scorcho. So I've got my sun cream on, and I will be reapplying throughout the day. I've got loads of stuff with me today because I might stay out for most of the day. So yeah, I will take lots of videos and photos, I'm sure, of Lisbon, and I will see you later. Bye. So this is the view looking back to Iona, and I met a lovely couple also taking the same photo, and we then walked along the front together past all these sand sculptures, some amazing artwork, and then look at these stone towers, just incredible. And he'd painted some of them. Just really clever artwork, and you can see him there in the background choosing his stones for his next sculpture. Amazing. Then I went up to the famous tram number 28, and I queued for about 2 hours to get onto this tram. And was it worth the wait? Well, look at my excited face. It was to some extent, although I'm not sure that the tour was worth it. And then the old trams and the new trams on the way back, and then I found a funicular, which was quite exciting. This one has some of the carriages that have got quite a lot of graffiti, so you can see from this one on its way up, and this was the one that I then got, which is on its way down now, and it just kind of takes you part way up to another viewing point. So yeah, really nice. And then I wandered over again to the famous bridge, because at the bottom of that was a hippo tour, which I will now show you a little bit more about. So there you go, an amphibious vehicle. So we did some on land and some in sea. As you can probably tell from the video, it was a lot of fun. The driver and the tour guide were really good fun, and a nice group of people as well. So this was the view whilst we were on the water, looking out across the bridge. And then once we were back on land, we went past Balham Tower. which is a beautiful 56 metre structure. And then as we were coming back, a cruise ship was passing underneath, so I managed to capture that on camera. And then this was right at the end of the tour. Hello. A lot of hours have passed since my last update. I've not been using my camera as much today because I had a little bit of a scary experience this morning. Someone tried to pickpocket me, tried to get into my rucksack. I noticed straight away, so I turned around and grabbed my bag from them, and she shouted and swore at me and then pushed me and said, "I wasn't trying to do that, bitch, I was just pushing you." Yeah, not very nice at all. Really kind of shook me, if I'm honest. It happens in all cities. I'm not saying it's, you know, specific to Lisbon. It can happen anywhere, but just not nice. So I felt a little bit vulnerable today, and kind of do my very, very best to stay positive about things, but so many things on this trip have just been like, oh, really? So I'm heading back to the ship now. I did a lovely duck tour. I did get lost at one point today, but I've done trams. They call it a hippo tour here, not a duck tour, but it's like the amphibious vehicle, so some of it was on the river, some of it was on land. That was really cool, really good fun. Got to see some kind of main sites, and I did feel comfortable enough and safe enough there to take some photos and videos. And then trying to get back was a bit tricky, but I've got one of the 24-hour travel passes, so I managed to get onto a tram, although I did unfortunately meet some people. Well, fortunately for me, I met some other people. Unfortunately for them, they trusted me and followed me, and tried to get onto a crowded tram, and only 2 of the 4 got on, so I hope they find each other soon. I feel a little bit bad that they followed me and then got separated, but yeah, nice people. So I'm heading back to the ship now because I've got a dinner reservation tonight. One frustrating thing is I can't access the app when I'm not on the ship because I'm not on the Wi-Fi network. But that means that I can't check what time my reservation was or make any changes or anything like that, so I'm rushing to try to get back to the ship in time for my dinner reservation, which I think was 6:45. Yeah, hopefully I can do that. And then it's Gary night, so I'm going to go to the theatre and see if there is anyone who doesn't show up or doesn't want to go, and therefore there are some spare seats. We'll see. That's what the reception staff said to do, so I'll do that and see. But yeah, mixed feelings about Lisbon because I have felt quite vulnerable since the incident first thing, and also just generally, like, I think I keep doing wrong things in that I'm not finding all the beautiful things that other people seem to be finding. I seem to be ending up in the sort of like back areas, and then getting lost, but I have seen some beautiful sights actually. I did manage to go on a couple of funiculars as well, which was cool, and the old trams are nice. It's just I wasn't that impressed with the city itself, the bits that I've seen, so I think maybe I need to explore some different parts, so I'll perhaps do that tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. But anyway, yeah, a bit of a mixed day, but I would definitely recommend the hippo tour. That was really good fun. Got to see lots of things, and yeah, that was nice. That was a highlight. And there are some nice viewpoints and there's some nice architecture in Lisbon, but just a general vibe, I don't know if I was a little bit scarred, like tainted by what happened to me, or just, I don't know, maybe it was just today. You never know, do you? But I'm not in love with the place in the way that I have been with some of the other areas. So anyway, ship is here. I am here. I need to go through security to get onto ship, and hope that I can get to my dinner. I really hope so. So I'll check in with you later. Bye. I did get to my dinner and had this really lovely chicken fajitas. Hello. So it is the end of what day are we even on? Day 12? I don't know. My day in Lisbon anyway, and I have some exciting news. I was in my cabin. I went to the first Gary Barlow show to try to see if there were any no-shows. There weren't any no-shows, but people were already queuing for the 10 p.m. show at 8 p.m. To try and make sure they got good seats. Anyway, I kind of hung around and spoke to a member of staff at reception, and then kind of said, like, what do I need to do in case there's no shows, because I've been told earlier in the week that there might be, and they said just go at 10 o'clock and see. So I thought I'd do that. I came back to my cabin for a little bit, did some crochet, watched some TV, and then I was just checking Facebook just to see what was going on, what people were up to, and, you know, is anyone giving away a Gary Barlow ticket? And you know what? They were. And I saw the post and I messaged the people, and this turned into this. Yes! I got a ticket to see Gary Barlow and he was incredible. The performance was just out of this world. So I sat with this wonderful woman whose husband didn't really fancy it, but they'd got 2 tickets. So they were asking if anyone else wanted one. Just lovely, lovely, lovely people. And so I sat with her. We had a whale of a time. We had great seats. And it was just outstanding. Not just the songs, but him as a performer, just amazing. The band were incredible. His dynamic with the band were amazing. And he's very funny. Like, the stuff between the songs as well was just wonderful. It was such an amazing performance. Just a sort of, I think it was about 50 minutes, something like that, so fairly short, but it was just, the atmosphere in the room as well was amazing. I found myself singing along to all of the songs. He did some kind of really, old Take That ones, new Take That ones, all sorts, but all ones that you could just sing along to, even if you weren't a big Gary Barlow fan. And yeah, it was just out of this world. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe that I was lucky enough to do it. There are some lovely people on this cruise ship, because people have seen that I've been trying to get the tickets and that I've been disappointed that I hadn't got it, and that was one reason for booking the cruise. And they've been alerting me to potential ways for me to get tickets. So even though I did see this post, somebody else had kind of tagged me and mentioned me, and then when I actually went to get the ticket, the people behind in the queue were like, "Are you Joe? I've seen your posts on Facebook." And just really lovely that people were kind of, and they were saying like, "Oh, it couldn't have gone to a nicer person." Like, oh, how lovely is that? And it just, I don't know, it just shows that things can turn around. And it's not completely changed the whole holiday, obviously, but it was such a privilege to be able to do that. And yeah, I'm really glad. There was a ticket for the earlier show that was also available on Facebook, but I made sure someone else could get that, because I know they've been really, really desperate. And although I wanted to go, this person just, it seemed like it should go to them. So I kind of said like, "Oh, make sure that you give it to this person." So I guess other people have done that for me, which was really, really nice, like a sort of pay it forward. And yeah, it was wonderful. It was really good. And then after that, I went to Brody's and made sure that I spent some time with the couple. Like, I wanted to buy them a drink anyway as a thank you, but we ended up just sitting chatting, and it was lovely, really, really nice. So hoping to bump into them again. And they play cards. I like playing cards. I haven't played cards yet on this cruise ship, so yeah, hopefully might be able to do that perhaps during the sea days we've got coming up. Anyway, it's 1 a.m. I think. This is typical for me at home, but on the cruise I've been going to bed super early. So yeah, we are in Lisbon until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to do. I might set an alarm, but if I'm feeling tired I might rest. But obviously this is my last opportunity to go into Lisbon, or anywhere indeed on this cruise, because after that we just have sea days right until the end of the cruise, getting back to Southampton. So yeah, I'll see what I'm up to tomorrow, but I got to see Gary Barlow. Yeah, it was amazing. I feel very, very lucky, and yeah, thank you to those who helped my journey to get a ticket to see Gary. It was really, really wonderful. I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye.
Good evening, everyone! Okay, let's play some music. I don't know what you're waiting for. Your time is coming for delay. Hey, so come on. See the light on your face. Let it shine, just let it shine. Let it shine. Now, have we got any kids in tonight? Any kids? It's a bit late for kids, isn't it? It's late for kids. Any kids? Oh, there's one here. Oh, there is one. Hello there. Oh, I love her. She thinks One Direction's coming on. Sorry, love, just me. That's all. Here I am, a million love songs later. And Karen, here I am. Not invincible, not invincible, no. Only people, see we're only people. Hey, we're not invincible. No, we're not invincible. Okay, we go.